and welcome back to the Kurt's Place channel here on the YouTube. Well, guys, I have another dash cam video for you. We're almost at Wildwood, New Jersey. I'm going to actually show you what the road looks like when you're on the Garden State Parkway and you're going to Wildwoods, Maurice Piers, Wildwood, New Jersey. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the exit and stuff you get off to go to Wildwoods and also to Maurice Piers. Okay. I want to mention, if you want to click that subscribe button, feel free to do so. That way you can keep up with all my current videos. Also, when you're watching a video, if you click that little bell icon, that will let you know whenever I have a new video coming out as well. If you like what you see, make sure you smash that like button. And if you have any comments, leave us in the comment section down below. Alright, so I'm going to go and show you now the exit you take when you want to go to the Maurice Piers, also known as the Wildwoods. That's actually where Maurice Piers is. It's actually in the Wildwoods. I'm actually going to show you the exit and everything to get off now when you're on the Garden State Parkway. Now, keep in mind, I'm coming from Atlantic City going to Wildwoods, so if you're coming from Cape May, New Jersey, it's going to be a different exit number. But you're going to see a sign here for the Wildwoods here coming up here where it says Rio Grande, the Wildwoods, exit 4B and A. Yeah, you're going to see the exit that I take to go to the Wildwoods. Once you get off the exit, it's really not that far to get to Wildwoods, as you're going to see now. They have it pretty clearly marked where you're supposed to get off, but this will just give you an idea what it looks like if you're traveling and you want to know what the route looks like going to the Wildwoods. I'm actually going to show you here in this video. Okay, and I always want to thank you again for tuning into the Kurt's Place channel. Okay, so you're going to see the exit coming up here. Exit 4B is if you want to go Rio Grande. The exit you want is this one right here. Exit 4A, Wildwood, press next right. That's the exit you want to take to go to the Wildwoods. Hey, the one thing about going to the Wildwoods, I'll tell you guys, Maurice Piers is a lot of fun. I'm actually I actually went to Atlantic City today. I'm actually staying in Atlantic City, but I just came out to the Wildwoods just to have a little bit of fun. I really enjoy the Wildwoods, coming out here and having fun when I come out here. It's always a really enjoyable time when I come out to the Wildwoods. So that's where we're going right now. We're going to do some roller coasters and things and have a really nice time. Now, the one thing here you have to be careful of, because you got traffic coming on, you got traffic coming off, so you have to be really careful in this area here when you go on and off. Now, I'm kind of hoping that the weather's going to cooperate okay. We did have a few thunderstorms when I was in Atlantic City. Hopefully it's not going to mess things up too much. But here's the nice thing about Wildwoods. If you don't want to get, now I want to mention too, if you go to my channel, look under Wildwoods Maurice Piers, you can actually check out what Wildwoods and Maurice Piers actually looks like on my video. It's on my channel right now. If you want to check out what Maurice Piers looks like at Wildwoods, you can actually check it out. Just go to my channel. Look under the search window, go to Maurice Piers, and you can actually check out some of the I have pictures of the rides and things there, and I show the boardwalk and the piers and everything, and there. It's pretty interesting video if you've never been to Wildwoods before. Now, we're actually on our way to Wildwoods right now. Now that we just got off the Garden State Parkway, now we're actually heading out to Wildwoods itself. Okay. Now, the one thing I can tell you about this road is you don't want to speed along this road, especially at night when you're coming back, when you're leaving. They do have police that patrol this road, and I have seen them pull people over before. So you don't want to speed when you come out of Wildwoods. Just take your time. Just obey the speed limits when you come out. You won't have any problems. Okay. And you can see along here, like you can get a boat and things here. They got a boat place where we can actually buy boats and things here too. A lot of really interesting things around here, and on the way to Wildwoods too. So, hey, there's a Jeep for sale. Anybody want a Jeep? My friend would love that Jeep. He would love that. So now, when you want to go out there, you're going to see how beautiful this is. The area of Wildwoods is really nice. I like the fact that it's right up near the water too. Always really entertaining too. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to park at my usual spot where I usually park at Wildwoods. I have a favorite parking lot that I like to park at, and I'll show it to you in the video. I have it in my other video too, but I'll show it to you again in this video too, so you can see exactly where I park. Now this actually is the bridge here that actually goes over the little drawbridge that goes over to Wildwoods. It's pretty nice too, pretty neat here. So now we're actually heading over the drawbridge on our way over here to Wildwoods. Now I wanted to mention too, on the right hand side here, another one of my favorite places is Wawa, and there's a Wawa here coming up on the right hand side that's very cool. This restaurant that I just passed here, this boathouse I just passed, you can actually park your boat there and eat there. It's amazing. They have a marina and everything attached to that place. Very, very cool. And now here's the Wawa I was telling you about. This is where I always like to get gas when I leave Wildwoods. I like to get gas at this Wawa. Plus you can get subs and things there too. And I'm pretty sure it's 24 hours too. And you can also fuel up on your way back to Wildwoods, you know, and leaving Wildwoods too, which I usually do. Now the one thing too, when you're driving around Wildwoods, you got to be careful. There's a lot of traffic around here, and you have to be careful. You have to especially be careful people making left turns here in the center. I've seen somebody nearly get rear-ended one time doing that, because you got to pay really close attention when people are making left turns. Now we're actually coming up to where I actually turn to go towards my parking garage, you know, the parking area that I like to park at. Now I usually like to stay in the left lane because I like to go left when I get here to the end here, to the end of this road here. Now I also want to mention too, if you get a chance, also on my channel, check out the Wildwoods. I think it's under Wildwoods Maurice Piers Quebec Hotel. It's called the Quebec Hotel. I actually stayed here in Wildwoods, and that was a really, really cool hotel I stayed at. I made a video of it. Just go to my channel, look under just look for the Quebec Hotel review. I think it's under Maurice Piers as well. There's a really cool video that shows you exactly what one of these hotels looks like at Wildwoods. Now, the only thing is, if you're going to stay in Wildwoods, like right here where the pier is, you got to be prepared to dip in your wall a little bit. That hotel cost me almost $350 a night because it was during the main summer season. But I got to tell you guys, it was worth every penny. Having Wildwoods, basically where I'm at now, that's basically where I was at. Having Wildwoods so close like that really worked out well. You know, having it close like that. Basically, from where I'm at now, where that Wildwoods sign is, that's how close the boardwalk was to my hotel, which is really, really convenient. Very, very cool to have it that close. But your main thing is you want to make sure you book them early. You book your hotel early, and do be prepared to pay a little bit for that room. Like the Starlux here, because all these pretty much, from what I was seeing, most of these are going for over $300 a night that are here during the main summer season. Okay, so now in front of me now is Wildwoods. We're actually at Wildwoods now, and Maurice Piers and things you're going to see here. You'll know you're here when you see all the beach balls and things here too. This is a great place, and the best part about it is if you're in Atlantic City, you can get here from Atlantic City in about an hour. It takes maybe a little under an hour you can get here, so it's not very far away from Atlantic City. So if you're staying in Atlantic City and you want to come out and you want to ride some roller coasters and have some fun, this place is perfect. This place is perfect for you. Now I'm going to start out my night by actually having and usually during the summer months they're usually open until midnight. So I'm going to actually start out by having some curly fries, and then I'll actually go and do some rides and things. And then at the end of the night, I usually like to go to get some pizza and stuff along the way as I head out. I usually like to get pizza and things along the way too. Now on the right hand side here, now you're actually going to see there's Maurice Piers right there. You actually can see the piers and everything there, and the rides and the roller coasters and everything. This place is really cool. Now, one of the reasons I like to park at the area that I'm going to park at is I like to be at the center of the piers. I like to park at the centermost pier. If you park at this garage I'm going to, you'll be at the centermost pier, and it makes walking a little easier too when you leave. makes it a little easier too. Now you're going to see there is plenty of parking along here. They do have parking in different areas along here too. And you have to be careful now, like this crosswalk in front of me. They don't have traffic lights, but you got to make sure you stop and watch out for pedestrians too, because Wildwoods tends to have a lot of people crossing the street and stuff, and you just have to be extra careful when you drive around here, you know. Now you're going to see like some of these hotels, like this Casa de Sol Motel and the Nantucket Motel. All these motels are pretty close to Wildwoods, and they do fill up pretty quick. Occasionally you'll see vacancies occasionally when you're here, but if you're going to come here in the summer, I definitely recommend booking your rooms ahead of time. I actually booked my Wildwoods room. I actually booked my room about 3 months ahead of time before I came here, and I was able to get a room at the Quebec Hotel. And like I said, if you want to check it out, just go to my channel, go to the search window, type in Quebec Hotel Room Review. You can actually check that room out as well. Now in front of me, there's a water park in front of me. That's a splash zone water park. Now that's a separate attraction from Morey's Piers. You can go to Morey's Piers. Morey's Piers does have water parks and things out on the piers, but this one is separate. This is a separate water park. It's a separate pay experience. Okay, now I also want to point something out too. This little restaurant in front of me called Schlanger's. I have a review on my channel. If you want to check that out, go to restaurant, go to restaurant reviews, Schlanger's restaurant. This restaurant had, with all these crazy things on top of it, you know, with the boats and everything on it, this had the best crab cakes I have ever had. That place was absolutely amazing. Very, very good food in there. Really good. All right, so this is where I like to park here, right where this parking place is up here. This is normally where I like to park. So I'm going to go ahead and park here. This is usually where I try to park if I can. I usually try to come in here and park if I can. And this is actually the parking area here. You can see you have to come around here and you park right in here. Now the only thing is, I have to park in a different lot now because apparently you have to have a mobile app now to park in this lot. And unfortunately, I don't have a mobile app. I don't have my phone with me, unfortunately, guys. So we're gonna have to park in a different lot. That's kind of different. But there's a lot of lots to park here. We'll find another lot to park in. And it says on there, it says if you park there, if you park in that lot and you don't have a mobile app, you run a risk of getting a ticket. So you have to be aware of that too. So we'll have to find a different lot to park in. There's a lot of lots available here at Wildwoods to park in. So we'll find another lot to park in. That used to be my favorite lot. That's kind of bad. I had to change that. Alright, well, let's see. We'll find another parking lot to park in. What was nice is when I had the hotel here, I was actually able to park at the hotel, which is pretty. And actually, there's actually a parking lot right across the street I think I can park at. So that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and get turned around here. We'll park at that. We'll go ahead and park at that other lot that I just saw across the street. I think that'll work just fine. All right. So get turned around here. If you guys check out my videos, you're going to see I parked here before, but I didn't have to have an app before when I parked here. wasn't necessary to have an app, so now you have to have an app. So next year when I come here, I'll have to have a parking app, my phone with me, so I can use that parking app that they're talking about. Now there's a parking lot right here there's a parking lot right here. I think that'll work just fine. See if we can park in here. Try that out. Yeah, this will work. How you doing? Good, good, doing okay.
B7.
Huh?
You're going to the boardwalk?
Yeah, yeah.
What it is, $7.
Okay. Yeah, how you been doing? Everything been okay?
Fantastic.
Good. My summer would not be complete.
Business is slow.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, my summer wouldn't be complete without coming to Wildwoods. I was just making a video telling everybody how cool the Wildwoods is too. You know?
It is. That it is. We're running out of tanks.
Okay.
So I had to make it tank.
Okay. I thank you, sir.
Have a good night.
Okay, thanks. Okay, guys, so we were able to find the parking spot. All right, so we know how to park. Oh, okay, I got you. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta park in the other part of the lot. This is for the Blue Palms. They sometimes they actually have the lots actually marked, so you got to be careful that you park right where they tell you. Now this is their spots over here. So we'll just park over here and we should be good to go. There we go. All right, guys.